What is up, everybody? It has been a minute since we've done one of these talks. It's actually currently Labor Day. So for everybody that's watching now, I guess, happy Labor Day. Have a little bit of time here today. Just wanted to kind of have a nice little, sit down chat with everybody, kind of give a little bit of insight of what's kind of going on in my life and also, what I'm seeing in this business and in this world right now. First off, we've had a really, really good month so far. I think, if you've been following me on Instagram, you've seen kind of some of the cards that I was able to acquire. We got that LeBron Refractor 10, which I'm really, really excited about. We got a couple more LeBron Chrome 10s in. We got KD Refractor 10s in. And a little bit of stuff in between. Can't remember it all off the top of my head, but some really amazing pieces that have definitely dropped a good amount since peak values that we saw in February, March, and I decided here in August, or I guess it was August last month. Now we're in September, but I felt like August was a time period where you kind of saw July we saw it continue push down, and then August, we're kind of seeing this nice stabilization period and actually a period of positive growth, which is good to see. So for me, I wanted to pick up some pieces that I've been eyeing for a while that I felt like, hey, it's a good time to pick up. Again, my personal opinion, and kind of ready to see what happens, right? Over the next couple months, especially with basketball coming up very quickly. I mean, it's starting here in October very soon. So yeah, I mean, I know we haven't been doing the vlogs too much. That's just kind of my bad. Just kind of wanted to take a couple weeks off. Kind of August is an interesting month because in previous years it's kind of like the start of the school year for me. But again, I graduated what was it, last December, so it's a different transition now, and I kind of used it as like a retooling in my personal business. What am I doing? What are the good things that I'm doing that I can improve on? What are the things that I want to continue to grow? What are the things that I just fucking suck on, right? So I kind of took a couple weeks, kind of a little bit off YouTube, still posting on Instagram and Twitter, but definitely took a little break there. But I'm excited to be back because I've over the last couple of weeks I've realized that I actually really enjoy creating content, and also I think one of the biggest things I enjoy is when like you can actually gain something out of the content, right? So like I've had a couple people come up to me over the last couple shows and be like, dude, your videos have helped me so much from like the beginning, because they're like, let's say you're starting today in this industry, you can literally start where I started from video one, right? And kind of go from there. Now, of course, maybe the cards I'm talking about, or the market trends at that time aren't necessarily going to help you in today's market, but the principles, the same concepts are there. So I really enjoy that when somebody can really grasp something from the content and use it, take advantage of it, educate themselves on it. I think that's like one of the coolest things when it comes to documenting and creating. So I guess that's one of those main things that I've seen and I've learned about myself, that I really, really enjoy that. Not as much as I guess the entertainment aspect. I know some of these videos are entertaining and some of these are boring as fuck, right? So although the entertainment is cool, when somebody comes to me and they're like, yo bro, I like watch your videos all the time, I think they're super entertaining, that's amazing. But I think I would always rather have somebody be like, hey, look, I took this and this, and I've learned so much, and I did X, Y, and Z, right? That to me, I think makes it all worth it, right? So yeah, and then in terms of the market, guys, I've kind of been, if you see me at shows or whatever, you're local to SoCal, I've been the same way. I'm buying literally very simple in the stuff I buy. LeBron, Kobe, Jordan, because I just think that the price points are at a good point right now, and football season's football's hot right now, right? Everybody's going after football, and nobody's really focusing on basketball, which I think that will change in the next 2-3 weeks, and then come October, I think people are gonna get really hyped November, December, and it's interesting. I've been talking to a couple dealers about this, and I'm like, dude, these are just like kind of as long as the market and the world stays, itself, these are just kind of like obvious periods of time where it's like you can literally be like, okay, I'm gonna buy, football at this period, baseball at this period, and basketball at this period, and sell it when everybody wants it, then moved and shift. And that's what a lot of dealers do, right? And some are really, really good at it, and some, get caught up in the hype, right? And that happens to the best of us. That happens to me too. That happens to everybody. It's just kind of that FOMO, and FOMO in general is also, I know I'm going on a tangent, but FOMO in general is a big reason, not why just the card market you see huge growth, but in any market, the fear of missing out is a huge factor when it comes to the flipping and investing world, where most of the time, by the time something is already out there and you buy it, you're probably going to lose money. And that's where I want to kind of shift into the NFT world, because I actually put out a tweet, I think it was about a week ago, where I was basically saying how the NFT world has been amazing for people to make, flipping money and investing money. And there's been a lot of positive growth in that world currently right now. And there has been over the last couple of months. People took that money over the last couple of months that they might have necessarily had in cards, and they put it into the NFT world, because there's way more growth in that world. Over the card market in general, it has not been that great over the last couple of months. So they put that money into the NFT world, and there's huge leaps and gains in terms of positive growth and flipping. People turn 1 ETH into 30 ETH. It's insane. And now what we're seeing is there's a lot of projects coming out. A lot of new projects coming up on an OpenSea where the supply is going up drastically. Now, I'm not saying the demand's not still there. It definitely is. But I think over the next couple of months now, you're going to see there's not going to be that as much of that positive, extreme growth. And that might shift people, in my opinion, take that money, take that profit. Now they're going to put it in another market, whether that's, I think, cards, right? If they had the money in cards and they took it out and put it into NFTs, they're going to bring it back into cards. And there's going to be these shifts in cycles, right? The NFT world has amazed me so far. I definitely got into it very late. I'll be the first to tell you that. I was not a believer in it at first, but now I am. Does that mean I'm just going to go spend a shit ton of money on one NFT? No. I am going to be waiting patiently, and if there's an opportunity, I'll make a play. I have a couple small NFTs right now, but it's nothing big. But that world is here to stay. I think over the last couple of years, when you watch my content, I talked a lot about celebrities getting into cards and how that is going to have a kind of cultural impact, which celebrities have gotten into cards, and it definitely has made a good positive impact in the card world. But what's interesting to me is what we wanted in the card world with that celebrity and that type of influence, that happened with some of these amazing projects within the NFT world extremely quickly. You're seeing masses and masses of influencers and celebrities and athletes buying up NFTs and posting them, and it's really become intertwined with culture. I think a little bit, much faster in my opinion than the card world. I'm not saying that there's no celebrities in the card world. There is, but I just thought that was interesting how people understood I guess NFTs, and it became very, very cool faster, I guess, than cards. Cards took a little bit of time, and it's still still not technically like, I guess if you told the everyday person, right, hey, look, would you rather buy a NFT of, I don't know, whatever, top 10 projects, or a sports card, they would probably go with NFTs, in my personal opinion. Maybe it's because the cards are so much to understand and grasp, but I think with NFTs there is too. So I don't know. I guess that's a debate for the comment section to think about. But yeah, I guess that's my talk for today. Little card talk. Again, going to be putting out more content. Again, just took the last couple weeks off. So we'll be back. I know we put out a vlog from Marx's show. Shout out Mike for putting on a great event there. We got a lot of shows coming up, especially here in SoCal. There's shows coming up in Vegas, New York, literally everywhere. So I'm excited to get out to those and check those out. So appreciate everybody tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next video.